Well, the quest is almost over. Only one piece of the Staff of Chaos left. And presumably it's in Morrowind. That's the only province I haven't been to yet. But I don't think I'm properly supplied. I certainly could do with a bit more gold. I've got a good stock of potions and, legendary armor. But I don't want to risk, failing at the final hurdle. So before I venture out, I'm gonna see if there's any work to be done. Maybe the Lord of Seaspring has something. You enter the audience chamber, wiping the warm sweat of summer off your face. At the center of the opulently decorated room, Baroness Demetra is speaking with the town councilman of Seaspring. You overhear them mention Rock Park, their neighbor to the southwest, with which Seaspring is at peace. It's good to see that all the chaos of the Tharn's misrule hasn't quite touched this little village deep in the heart of Black Marsh. I welcome Florence Delacroix to my town. Your arrival is fortuitous, for I have a favor to ask. If you would deliver something for me, I would be happy to reward you in gold. Would you be interested in hearing more? Yes, I would. If you agree to take this note to the Mages Guild in Hellstrom, northeast of Seaspring, by Freda's 4th of Sun's Height, I can promise you 1,928 gold pieces from the representatives there. You will find the Mages Guild's man in Brotherhood of Faith. I believe that the Dark Brotherhood will try to stop this shipment, but my council believes otherwise. We are agreed that you should be ready for any encounter. It may be very dangerous indeed, but you will be 1,928 gold richer if you reach the Brotherhood of Faith by Freda's 4th of Sun's Height. Do we have a deal? Yeah, sounds easy enough. Brotherhood of Faith in Hellstrom. I am happy to make you my champion, Florence Delacroix, but I will be happier still when this business is behind us. Thank you, young Breton, and good luck. Today is the 16th of mid-year, the traditional day for the mid-year celebration. Perhaps to alleviate the annual news of the Emperor's latest tax increase, the city-state temples offer blessings for only half the donation they usually suggest. Many so blessed feel confident enough to enter the Black Marsh dungeons when they are not fully prepared, so this joyous festival has often been known to turn suddenly into a day of defeat and tragedy. You have arrived in the city-state of Hellstrom, in Black Marsh Province. The date is Midis, 16th of mid-year in the year Third Era 391. It took 10 days to reach your goal. You enter the city gates of Hellstrom, noticing the dark looks the guards give you. They have a reputation of being very dangerous. Perhaps you can change that. Perhaps. But I don't think these, I don't think, solving the problems of the local guards is really a priority? Let's see, how long did I have? 29 days. Guess I should find a tavern. Oh.
You amaze me with your tenacity. This game, however, is at an end. As you may already know, The final piece of the staff is in Dagoth Ur, in the province of Morrowind.
I didn't know that, so thanks.
Is useless to you, for none know the entrance to the volcano, and even if you survive the creatures I have sent against you now, you will not survive its depths.
Oh, you want to bet?
Farewell. You have been a most worthy opponent.
I'm glad you think so. You haven't been a worthy opponent. You kind of suck, Tharn. Every time I find a staff piece, he shows up and boasts about how I won't find the next one, and I always do. I mean, if he thinks that I'm gonna fail now, he clearly hasn't been paying attention. The heat and humidity of the day have disappeared, and it has turned out to be a pleasantly cool night. The torches on the walls of the King's Helm light up many a sunburnt face. What time is it? 4 in the morning, so only time for a quick rest. Yes, room for the night, please, or for the morning, I guess. Just for the one day. Everyone likes the single. You can have it for 10 gold pieces. That sounds fair. Oh, I don't believe I'm only charging you 10 gold. You lucky kid, do we got a deal? Yes, we do. There can be no doubt the Dark Brotherhood sent the skeleton after you. The servants of the Dark Brotherhood are legion. And yet they send 2 crummy bone heaps. Well, they're worse than Tharn. Oh, a Nightblade now.
I would take no chances, for Tharn has no mercy and will attack the moment he perceives the staff reassembled.
Oh, he just tried that.
To the northeast lies the Fire Mountain, Dagoth Ur. Somewhere in its volcanic depths is the final piece of the Staff of Chaos. The entrance to that fabled mountain has disappeared with the dwarves that mined it. There may still be those who know of it, however. Find the entrance, enter the volcanic catacombs, and return with the final piece of the staff. We are so close. I wish you well.
I won't let you down, Rhea. Dagoth Ur. Obviously, I've heard the name. Sometimes it's another name for the Red Mountains. Sometimes, from what I know, some sort of devil who lurks under the mountain. I don't really know much about the Dark Elf religion, but few Dark Elves I've met who were religious always spoke the name Dagoth Ur with fear, or at the very least unease. I've gotten completely turned around. Which way was the temple? Okay, north and a bit east, I think. I think that's the one I want. The stinging of prickly heat is instantly soothed the moment you enter the Brotherhood of Faith Sanctuary. In the distance you can hear the low murmur of chanting. This is a place of great tranquility. So tranquil that tranquility has 2 L's. A delivery for a Mages Guild representative. My client, the Council of the Mages Guild, is very anxious to get their hands on that note, and they will be so pleased that you delivered it on time. Please, accept these 1,928 gold pieces. as a humble token of our esteem. Now, I must be off. Goodbye. Goodbye. And with that said, I suppose I should start heading north to Morrowind. Arrived in the city-state of Narcissus in Morrowind province. The date is Freda's 25th of mid-year in the year 3rd Era 391. It took 8 days to reach your goal. Narcissus seems to almost weave a web of sleep on all those who enter, for the Dark Elves discourage visitors. It seems, however, that you are unaffected. You know, I'm not sure that this web of sleep is some magic-y thing, or just that it's night. I think that might be more likely. The heat and humidity of the day have disappeared, and it has turned out to be a pleasantly cool night. The torches on the walls of the Black Cup light up many a sunburned face. I've heard about Dark Elf Corner clubs. They're supposedly a bit rougher than most of the bars you get back in High Rock. Even so... Actually, what time is it? 2 in the morning, just about. Excuse me, I would like to rent a room, just for the night. Everyone likes the single. You can have it for 10 gold pieces. Alright. I don't believe I'm only charging you 10 gold. You lucky kid. We got a deal? Alright, yeah, sounds good to me. And... let's go for an 8-hour rest. Now let's head out and explore the town. Narcissus. This, let's see if I remember right, because I was never really all that, like, well-versed in political goings-on. But Narcissus, I know, is... I think it's the capital of... not the capital of the province. They've got, like, these... you know, not quite counties. Houses, they call them, I think. And this was... House Hlalu, which, if I remember rightly, is the one most friendly to the Empire, which ordinarily would be a good thing given the current situation. Maybe not. Maybe I should be careful. Brotherhood of Justice? Oh, and I know their religion is, like, very different to in Cyrodiil or High Rock. You know, you don't see the 9 divines around. Well, you do in, like, the Imperial areas, but the Dark Elves have their own gods, too. Apparently, gods who live, like, among the people, which... I mean, that's pretty neat, actually. You know, it's strange, some of their customs, from what I hear, but sounds like the temple does good work. Speaking of work, maybe someone at the palace has something, and that could give me a place to start, get a bit of sense for what's work in Morrowind. You enter the audience chamber of Vermithach, Queen of Narcissus. Despite the season, not a warm ray of sunshine has touched this room. You breathe in the musty air and wipe the sweat from your brow as you wait for the Queen to finish business with some messengers from Mournhold, Narcissus' neighbor. The behavior between the Queen and the messengers is peculiar, considering the two have been at peace for some time. Hail, Your Majesty. Is there any work to be done for a wandering mercenary? Good summertide to you, Florence Delacroix. I bid you welcome to Narcissus. Your reputation precedes you, and I have need for your talents. I am looking for an outsider to escort someone for me. Of course, I promise ample payment if you are successful. Are you interested in hearing more? Yeah, I've done escort missions before. Nothing I can't handle. I would be most grateful if you would agree to escort my mother, Lilithath Avalinar, to Amber Forest. You can deliver her to the Conclave of Temperance there, where a representative of mine will be there to receive you. Amber Forest lies approximately 22 days riding from here. You must, however, deliver Lilitha before Tertus 17th of Sun's height. Otherwise you will not be paid. Remember, I am hiring you to deliver her safely and quickly, else I would escort her there myself. There are rumors that the wharf rats will try to stop you, though I would not put too much trust in that. Be alert in any case. For taking this amount of time out of your busy schedule, my representative will gladly pay you 3,344 gold upon your arrival. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. Then you shall be my champion, Florence Delacroix. Be careful, young Breton, and good luck. All right. You're the one I'm to be escorting, then? Well, if all your things are packed and you're ready to leave, let us depart. Well, milady, we've made it. The stinging of prickly heat is instantly soothed the moment you enter the Conclave of Temperance Sanctuary. In this distance, you can hear the low murmur of chanting. This is a place of great tranquility. A delight to see you and Lilitha Avalinar at the Conclave of Temperance on time. Good job, Breton. Here is your promise, 3,344. It was a pleasure traveling with you, madam. And with this extra gold, well, I'm a bit less worried about running out of supplies.